here we go. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I see the rain coming down behind you.
Yes.
I honestly I didn't know that we were going to get rain today, but it's a great thing. I
the
think
entire day, it says. Temps in the low 60s, 40s tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. We need it.
Yeah.
You had something. And there was a few people chatting about this. Roger Hill's been talking about it a little bit too. That if we don't start getting rain anytime soon, our foliage is going to suck.
Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. Hey, and right out of the gate, we have a message from, well, we don't have a message, but there is a message from Salvador and Babic because they have been experiencing phone troubles, and they have no phone. They're not reachable by phone right now.
Yep.
But Consolidated Communication is on site and working to restore the telephone service.
All right.
So they're there. They're working on it. They didn't have phone yesterday either, which we did post and just letting everybody know that they are working on it today. Yeah.
Okay. There's a few funky things going on with, understatement, with regard to technology.
Yes. In this case, I guess it may have involved a truck, and either the truck was too high or the line was too low, Tom says. 50-50 chance of either or. And so, but I know that there are several people up in that area that do not have telephone. So I, too, was trying to contact somebody in that area yesterday and could not reach them.
Okay.
So.
I saw something last night about this polar vortex. And I posted it up on Aired Out.
I saw that.
Are you reading? And I posted another one about what the Farmer's Almanac is saying about this winter.
Yeah, I always get a kick out of people's thoughts. Some people either feel the Farmer's Almanac is the Bible, or people feel like it's the biggest horseshit they ever, the most horseshit they've ever read. It's kind of funny.
What do you think about it?
Of the Farmer's Almanac?
Yeah, you hold any stock in that?
A little, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I know that I'm not sure it's as accurate as it would have been years ago. Let's just say that.
Looks like Michael Booten's having a private conversation now with someone.
He is?
Yeah.
Back and forth on there?
Yeah. I mean, they're having
You can't see who it is
no,
that he's
they're having their conversation while we're on the air.
Well, whatever, Michael. How rude is that?
Last night, you found a bunch of stuff here, and I had a very quick glance through a lot of it. But what's this about the U.S. Marshals?
Well, they have found and rounded up. They've rescued 14 missing or endangered children. So that's incredible. The investigation ran from April 30th to August 31st. One of the children rescued was a 13-year-old girl who ran away in July and was believed to be with an 18-year-old whom she met on social media. So yeah, it just tells about who was found and where they were found, and the extremely sad and scary part of that, while it's very incredible, is that that isn't even a drop in the bucket.
I know.
Like, the drop is coming, but it hasn't hit the bucket. 14, it's a great number because one is wonderful. Just finding one.
Sure.
But it's just extremely sad and scary to know that there are so many more.
Do we know where this happened?
Well,
Or it was just a multi-state?
it took place in New Orleans.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What else do we have going on? At some point, I want to ask you about what's going on with the mystery pooper in Bolton, but we don't have to talk about it right now.
I nothing that I know of, but quite truthfully, I haven't really kept up with it since I posted that it was happening. I don't know if they found the person or not.
Okay.
If you know differently,
but it was
be
Bolton.
great to know.
It was Bolton, right?
Yes, in the Bolton Flats area, yeah.
So
where they were chucking over 400 bags of human feces
right
onto this property, and volunteers came and cleaned it all up.
Was it?
And they believe that it is somebody that had a septic system that failed, and that's what they were doing. And they want those people to reach out to them for help, because they say that there is help to help them get a septic system. And so they say they will not charge the person. The person will not be in trouble. They just want to help them to not fill bags of their shit and throw them on private property.
Yeah, but would you step forward saying, all right, I want everyone to know, I admit it, I was the guy that was dumping hundreds of pounds of my own feces onto this property. It was me.
Probably not. And yeah. And I don't know. I can't even go there.
So at one point in the story, they thought that it was multiple people, but it looks like it was one dude.
One family,
Yeah.
or one. They believe it's coming from one source.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like anywhere near a hiking trail or recreation area? Or?
That I have no idea.
Okay.
I did not investigate the poop gate very well.
Here's the thing about Poopgate is if this is what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and you're that desperate to dispose of your
Dig
poop,
a hole.
dig a hole. I mean,
Yeah.
either dig the hole by hand or have a buddy come over with a tractor and just a 3-foot hole.
Yeah, or put it in a garbage bag and put it in the garbage can at the gas station or something. So
Right.
at least it goes in the garbage. Not
Sure.
Not when it starts smelling up a neighborhood and affecting
Right.
other people's property. And
And the flies.
yeah,
This is really like disgusting
it is
talk this morning.
Yeah,
Do you know how much money you would have to pay me hourly
To pick it up?
Not hourly. Did I say hourly? I meant by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
To be part of the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Which surprises me, because you do some pretty gross shit.
Yeah, but I would way draw the line.
Yeah, but
Even
you
if-
don't deal with
even if
shit.
Even if you put me in a white suit with gloves and the face shield and the helmet and the rubber booties, still no. Just wouldn't do it. I see on social media that Fish and Wildlife is still chiming about the dangers this time of year of deer and moose on the roadways. I guess there's been an uptick in crashes with wildlife.
Yes.
So
Have you seen all the dead skunks everywhere?
Everywhere.
I have never seen so many dead skunks in my life.
I know. I see them everywhere too.
It's worse than dodging potholes.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
It's to the point.
Because if you hit one of those suckers,
Oh yeah. I had
dead or not, your car stink for miles. And miles and
I know.
miles.
I had a friend who hit a skunk one time, and some of the chunks were really disgusting this morning.
No, you are really disgusting this morning.
Some of the chunks got up underneath his the front of his car, the wheel wells or underneath the engine or whatever.
And the smell wouldn't go away?
Would not go away. It just wouldn't go away, to the point where, and at the beginning, it was, ha-ha about this. But after, a long time, like months, the smell was still there, and it had gotten into his interior, and he was at the point where he didn't even know if he could sell his car. So, and I was going to say, when I see what I think is a skunk up ahead, a dead skunk, and I'm on the motorcycle, I take a huge deep breath and I hold it in, and I hold that breath until
and
I'm
you fly by that sucker.
I do, and I exhale when I'm like 10 miles down the road, so that I never have to smell it. But just be careful out there, folks, with the moose and the deer. They're running out. They're trying to forage. They're trying to get fat, eat berries, all that stuff, and they're horny. These moose they're looking to,
Yeah.
get the dirty on.
Yeah.
So,
Fornicate.
and they're thinking about fornication.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about the fact that you're driving a truck and passing them at 80 miles an hour.
No.
They're thinking about getting laid.
They just want to, that's it. It's the only thing.
Go ahead.
Changing gears. How about this? 4 caregivers of vulnerable adults have been charged with neglect by Vermont Attorney General's office.
Wait. Say that again?
4 individuals have been charged with neglecting a vulnerable adult. It doesn't say if these, if they were, it doesn't sound it because they're related. The people arrested were related with each other. So it's David Mumley, 29, formerly of Swanton, faces felony count for neglect, Medicaid fraud, and voyeurism, and misdemeanor counts of unlawful restraint, neglect, and abuse of a vulnerable adult. His wife, Heather Mumley, 30, faces misdemeanor counts of neglect and unlawful restraint.
Wow.
Elsewhere, Crystal Grenier, 30, of Milton, is charged with neglect and Medicaid fraud, and her husband, Nicholas Grenier, 29, also faces charges of neglect. So I'm not sure if it's 2 separate incidences, if they all knew each other, were working with the same people. I'm assuming it wasn't in a facility. I guess it's possible that they all worked in a facility. But that's all it says. It doesn't really give us a lot about what's going on. So I'm going to be watching that one closely to see what, to see what's up with that. Because I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
That's
It's really sad.
not okay. And then just to kind of follow up with, it's fall and the leaves are going to start changing, and hopefully with this rain as well, we're going to have some amazing colors.
Yep.
I've posted another 10 Vermont towns that are celebrating the fall season perfectly. So yesterday we did the covered bridges.
Yes.
And then today we have some specific towns that are celebrating right.
It's great. It's great.
You can check that out as well.
And let's mention one more time something that you had on yesterday that we didn't speak too much about, is the fact that we have a post up about all of the construction projects that are going on around Vermont.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's a
Every
ton
Monday
of them.
I try to post that. And I don't know why I've never done that before. Usually we just talk about it. But because we're so busy, sometimes we forget to talk about it.
Yeah.
And so I just decided that on Mondays I would post it. And then on Fridays I do skim through it so that if there's any change or something that's going to affect weekend travel that's other than, if they had to change an exit or detour or something, that I do post those, but only if there's a change do I add it on Friday.
It's great information. God, we have the Tunbridge World's Fair that's right in front of us. Look at this. It's like
And did you know Donna
here.
Thunder is going to be
I
there?
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's going to be on the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
Chatted with her the other day about it. Let's mention right now that we've just recently been in touch with Fecto Homes over at 350 River Street in Montpelier. And what they're basically saying to everyone in Central Vermont, and frankly beyond Central Vermont, is don't panic. We understand that there are some huge challenges right now facing housing in Vermont, as well as affordability and availability. And we know here at Fecto Homes that there are some real serious concerns. And we have some ideas for you. We have some options to discover,
You're
to
right
explore.
on the lot.
Yeah, just to discuss. There's no. It's not like you're going to be pressured to buy a new home if you roll in at 350 River Street.
Right.
But they're saying just if you want to come over and peek through the windows on your own time, you can do that. You're not going to get arrested. A lot of people do that. They look through. Oh my God, look at the inside of this one. But you can also set up an appointment to get a tour, a proper tour. Instead of midnight with the flashlight thing. You go in. So 229-2721 is the number to call. Of course, you can email them at info@fectohomes.com to arrange a viewing. But you can also browse the inventory at fectohomes.com right from the comfort of your own couch. Have a look at what they have.
Yeah.
Maybe a single wide is right for you. Maybe you got some kids. You need a double wide. Maybe you have, a parent.
Maybe you're retiring and you want single level, one level and don't want stairs in your home anymore.
Right.
Downsizing.
Or you have a relative or a family member, a mom or dad who needs to move in with you. You need a double wide. You need maybe a modular home.
Or maybe you need a single wide for them on your very own property. Or a tiny home. They have those too. Yeah.
You know what I need? I'm not joking.
You need a doghouse?
I need a single wide for all of the shit that I have.
Oh, I thought you were saying for when you're a dumbass and you have to sleep out in the barn. You'd be much more comfortable in a single wide or a tiny house.
Well, this is true.
Instead of sleeping outside with the skunk
Yeah.
in the barn.
So, Mr. Skunk, by the way, and not to get off of Fecto Homes because, my God, we love them and they do great jobs helping out Vermonters. Fectohomes.com. Fectohomes.com. They've been with us for a long time now and we love them.
In just over a year.
I have Mr. Skunk who is living under the barn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I know where he's going in. I'm pretty sure I know where he's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. We have 2 cats that are indoor-outdoor cats that also like to go
In the in and out.
in the in and out. We also have our dearly beloved Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is Lily's rabbit, who is free range, shall we say.
Yes.
Every now and then we capture him and hold him hostage and give him love and kisses and cuddles. But
You
Jelly
take
Bean,
him for rides in the car on
Yes,
its
we-
leash.
yes, we do.
Yes, I know.
Yes, we do. But the skunk has made an appearance a few times. The other night, as you know, I opened up the
And it was right there.
door to let one of the cats out. And I opened up the door, and this skunk, which was probably 300 or 400 pounds, I mean,
Oh, yes.
at least this,
Gigantic.
it was the size of this desk. It was massive. It had a tail it spun around, flipped around to put its ass directly shooting toward me, and put this big, wide, fluffy tail. It was like 3 feet wide, 6 feet tall, black and white. Tail comes up, ass comes out, and I screamed, high pitched, little girl scream, and slammed the door, and never got sprayed. Pure luck.
Pure luck is right. Did it at least spray in the barn?
It actually didn't spray that night, but
Oh,
it got,
thank goodness.
it got one of the cats like the next night or something. But if it had sprayed, Raylene, we're talking it's on the threshold of my kitchen.
Yeah.
It would have not only hit me, but it would have gone straight into the house and all over the kitchen counter.
All over the wood floor. Oh, yeah. Awful.
You know, and then what? You know, I don't want to even think about then what.
Then you move out.
So I was, it was serious now. I'm not joking. I was out that night. It had to be close to midnight in my underwear with a .22 and a headlamp.
Skunk hunting.
This is what this
Were
is.
you like Elmer Fudd in it?
Yes.
You were.
The truth. Underwear, Crocs, headlamp, .22. Going into battle.
How did that work out with the woodchucks?
If I had time, I would have put some of that black war paint under my eyes, but I didn't have time for it. I never got them, but I stood there. I stood there with my headlamp on in my underwear with this .22 looking for the skunk for a long time.
He was probably scared shitless to come out.
Well,
Just because, you know.
anyway, what else do you have? I know you have a lot of stuff. What else?
I don't have that. Good morning, G. Good morning, Heather.
Is G on?
G is on. Heather's on. Glenn's on. Good morning. And Glenn's giving you shit. So much for breakfast, he said. Must be when you were talking horridness.
Poop. And what was the other thing?
I don't remember what. We're not going to talk about it.
Dead skunks.
Again. Yeah.
Dead skunks and poop.
Yeah. We're going to let, hopefully, poor Glenn finish his breakfast.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
For God's sakes.
Vermont Attorney General charges 4 with neglect of vulnerable adults. We've got that story. It's up on our page.
Yes.
Raylene got it, posted it.
And we have a lot of Halloween stuff up there.
We do.
So I got a little bit of shit. I got a message last night because what are you posting the Halloween stuff more already? Well, first of all, it's events. And these events are coming out, the word's coming out, and so that people can pick and choose what they're going to do and mark your calendars now. There's a lot going on, and when there's a lot offered like that, you want to let people know, because if you live in Northfield, maybe if there's something in your area, you're not going to flock to Barry
Sure.
to do that. You're going to just stay right in your hometown or invite others. And because your location may work for some better than others for a variety of reasons. And so we just try to share everything. When it comes out, as it comes out. And there's nothing wrong with when you get an invitation for a wedding in the mail, you get it months in advance.
Sure.
Right?
Right.
And so we're really a month and a half ahead of Halloween.
Of course.
No big deal. And so that's why we do it.
Well, it's all the Halloween decorations and everything are everywhere.
The
anyways.
candies in the stores has been for a while. That's
thought
because
we were
they want
supposed
you
to-
to buy more, folks.
Weren't we
They want
supposed
you
to-
to buy more. They want you to get it, eat it, bring it home, and you're
But
going to
we
have to
were-
get more.
We were supposed to have a Halloween candy shortage,
We were.
which was going to be a national catastrophe, which I don't know if we're currently having the shortage or not, but I know that you can get a tiny little bag of Halloween candy for $30. What the hell is that?
I know. It's very expensive.
What is that? I'm not doing that.
Very expensive. We should actually go while we have the chance, while it's out, and get our candy for Preston's trunk or treat.
Yeah, true.
We
Are they
should go
doing
and
that?
get it.
Is
Yes,
Preston's doing
yes,
that?
they are. And so we really should go and get our candy.
Do we know the date on that yet?
I don't. I would assume it's Halloween. That's when they did it last
Yeah.
year. Is right on Halloween. But,
Oh, they did it on Halloween.
You know, maybe I'm wrong, but
Okay.
And we had a great time. It was a great time. And they had a kick-ass turnout, way more than they thought they were going to. And, yeah, way more. But it was a lot of fun. Are you going to go with me this year? Last year you were away, so you couldn't.
I don't know.
You could dress up and bring Lily, and she could dress up. And
G is saying October 8th, Dracula's Fall Extravaganza. Just go to the Rainbow Bridge Community Center Facebook page for all the details. So far, they've got 5 drag queens that are going to be performing that night.
Nice.
5.
Have you ever been to a drag show?
I never have.
It's a lot of fun.
You've been.
Yes, I have. And it's a lot of fun.
I think Sherilyn's been to one too.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, get over to the page and have a look. They may have 6.
6. S-I-X.
Instead of 5, they may have 6.
And instead of sex, they're going to have 6.
No, I'm suggesting that I might be the 6th.
Oh. For the love of all things.
Which would make you want to buy
G,
a ticket.
Lock it down. Lock it down. You
See,
only
this is-
need 5.
This is G's opportunity to say, oh, so sorry. We've got a 5 drag queen limit, JD. Sorry.
I actually think you should do it. It'd be hysterical.
Well, he's saying we're lining them up. So
Yeah.
there you are.
You should do it. We should, it's going to take a lot of work with your hair, but
I will do it if my friend Chuck comes with me. That's it.
Chuck, there's no freaking way that Chuck would do that.
I will do it if Michael Booton joins me.
That won't happen either.
Okay.
All
right.
I think you should get Rex to do it with you.
Well, here's the problem. Rex would.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the point.
I just have to say, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. I posted the picture on Facebook last night of the literal polar vortex that's emerging in the stratosphere over the North Pole right now. The picture, it looks like a human eyeball. But there's this massive purple and pink and blue. If you go to the Aired Out page, just scroll down and you'll see it. And I wrote the beautiful caption of "Get ready for a cold ass winter," which accompanies this. It is supposed to be fucking brutal this winter.
Yeah, that's they're saying.
Like I was reading last night, 40 below zero multiple times in New England.
I hope they're wrong. I'm very, very wrong. I mean,
It's supposed to be just brutal.
just the thought makes me scared shitless.
Well, yeah. I mean, you
Although that it's an old-fashioned winter, I feel like that's the kind of weather they had back when they had snow too, when they got a lot of snow
Right.
and cold temps. Which if we're gonna have those super cold temps,
yeah.
I
And
would hope for a lot of snow.
right.
because
Well, they're
when
saying a
it's,
lot of snow also.
when there isn't a lot of snow, then you open up for a lot of other troubles with things freezing up.
Do you remember that Valentine's Day storm when we got like 3 feet?
Yeah, I was moving.
It was amazing.
I was moving.
Moving?
Like literally.
Where are you moving?
I moved
Yeah,
during
you're moving
that.
to the couch.
No, I moved. It was planned. There was nothing I could do about it. I was moving. It was a bitch. I will never forget it.
Heather Slayton is saying big week this week. Thursday is the My Family Gathering place.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've been posting it, and we talked about it yesterday.
And it's on the Raylene bulletin board, which is right in the front window.
Yes, it
here
is.
at the studio. My Family Gathering place of Washington County Mental Health Services, 23 Summer Street in Barry. This month's topic is going to be IEP 504. So if moms and dads have any questions, concerns, ideas, they don't know what this stuff is, they're navigating
There's a place to be. Childcare,
right.
dinner,
Yeah, they're going to give you
and
food.
education on how to help your child.
Right. Pizza from Mr. Z's, childcare right there in the snoozling room. And you get to let your kids burn it off, and you get to sit there and learn about stuff that
Yeah, and get support.
you might need.
And get support.
There's a lot of people out there that the kids just started the school year. They're just not. They're not sure. They're trying to communicate with the administration at the school. They're talking to their husbands, wives. They just don't know. So this is when you come and learn about this stuff.
And you can learn from other families. That's the thing, is that's just like any other group or thing like this.
That's
that you have a clear understanding that you're definitely not the only one. There are all kinds of people in the same boat as you.
Sure.
And you can learn from each other and work together, and that you have a support system when you're ready to pull your damn hair out, not
Sure.
only by the people in the meeting, but Washington County Mental Health.
Sure.
And
right.
So a lot of them know a lot of things.
Let's say good morning not only to everyone that's watching on the Aired Out Facebook page, but also on YouTube. We're getting more and more YouTubers that are coming back.
Who we got there? Can you see? Anybody commenting?
Not really.
Not
I think
really?
Tammy's one of them. Booton's watching on YouTube. But we're now we're
I got to figure out how to look at all that.
there's somewhere between
That I have not done.
500 and 600 subscribers on YouTube. And for Facebook, we've got over 4,000 followers
Yes,
now.
and we would encourage people, if you are here, to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You never know. If Facebook was out, we would still be able to go live on YouTube, vice versa. It's a backup, and so to
Sure.
have both platforms
There, available.
chiming in and giving you notification that we're live is good.
Right.
And then we would really, really appreciate the love, the likes,
if
likes, love, hate, sad, crying, whatever you want to do. And the ones in the comment stream count, but the ones on the actual post itself. So either I don't know if you can see it while you're watching. I'm pretty sure you can, like right under the little screen. That like button, and then you can make that one say anything you want to. If we're pissing you off, go ahead and make it an angry face. We
Flip us
know
off.
that we can't make everybody happy.
Right.
But those are that column is what drives the analytics more.
And tell your friends.
The others are the engagements.
Right. But if you like the podcast, tell your friends. I mean, obviously share the page and do all that. But definitely give us a like, drop a comment,
Yeah.
and share an episode.
And
that
we
you
love
like.
the engagement. If you're not somebody who wants to comment, we love the engagement, the hearts, the likes, the whatever, because at least we know you're here. Because let's face it, we know we've met people that are
Right.
in the public say we watch you every day,
Right.
and we're like, because they never say anything.
Well, there's more and more people that are listening now, listening in the car, listening on the go, listening
Yes.
at home while they're, making dinner, whatever, what have you. I got one guy that listens all the time in his earbuds, and it rarely watches. I mean, he's missing out.
Smart move.
Well, he's missing out when he sees a face like this. But anyway, and we're dialed in real hard to the local community. Frankly, because radio stations in the area are just
Don't.
have dropped. Yeah, they're just not anymore for a lot of different reasons. But we love talking about what's going on locally. For example, Saturdays, Rock Solid Crew, IOMC, 5th annual D's Ride Poker Run.
Yes.
Get ready for it.
Yes. We've been posting that as well. I have the poster. I'll post it again, of course. And probably a few times this week we'll post that just to make sure that people have all the information that they need. Also, Lisa Crowningshield and the ladies, well, they're going to be here soon anyways, but also they have posted this year's ride, the map of the ride.
Yep.
So we'll share that, talk a little bit more about that. So yes, it's the Iron Order Motorcycle Club. So we will definitely give them some love. Just so much going on.
There is. Roseanne Sayers is a devoted listener, follower, watcher.
While
all
she's
that,
working
which is
and doing chemo.
she's doing that right now. Right.
Yes.
This is what we need to get Roseanne Sayers to do. We need to get her to hook up her phone to a speaker
In
so
the store.
it can be played. What's the gas station again? What's it called?
Jolly.
The Jolly, down past the Wayside.
No, not past the Wayside. It's right before Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Thank you. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Exactly what I meant. She needs to have this playing in the morning at the gas station.
I know. Wouldn't that be cool? When you start pumping your gas, there it is. There's the show.
Why is that not being done?
Well, maybe we'll have to talk to her about it. We'll have to talk to her.
Furthermore, it should be piped into the little speakers out at the pumps.
Right out at the pump when you start pumping your gas yeah.
Ooh, Linda Kuchar is saying ride for Marcus
Yes,
Bisson.
that was next on my list because there's a couple things about Marcus. So yesterday,
It's a big one.
yes, Jen posted the updates, and yesterday was a good day, she said. Yesterday, Marcus got his completed leg. So his finished leg was it yesterday. He got that and he walked, and there was beautiful pictures and the smile on that boy. I mean, just melt your heart. Just absolutely melt your heart. And so yeah, the ride for him, we've posted that as well. The poster for that is up, and we will continue to share that. But yeah, check it out. I think I shared. No, I didn't, because I didn't ask Jen yet. I always ask permission of moms.
Yeah.
If I can.
That's a good thing.
If there's something with anybody like under 18, and sometimes I ask others, is it okay if I share this, post this, just out of respect? And so I have not asked Jen yet, but I will.
Linda's saying registration is at 9:30. Starts at the pub. $20 per driver. Passenger is $5. Meal at the Barry Elks.
Yes.
Again, this is all coming up on Sunday.
Yes.
I love talking about stuff like this.
Me too. Me too. And I hope that someday we'll be able to get Marcus in here. Well, the whole family. I mean, they're just amazing.
Chris, our world newspaper paper guy, has just walked in to the building. And
Yes.
he does every Tuesday morning.
He does.
Like clockwork. And
Thank
there he
you,
is.
Chris.
Hey, thank you, Chris.
Have a good day.
Stay dry, buddy. You'll see him right behind you. If you look at your camera, you'll see him. He's going to walk right behind Raylene here any second. He's such a cool little guy. It just here he goes right there. Right there. Love that guy.
Yeah. There's a delay, so we're waiting for him to walk by. Yeah.
So, flu vaccines. Steve Simpson, Kinney Drugs.
He's
he's gonna be-
thanks for that, you jackass.
Why?
Well, I'm so happy that he's coming on, but I'm not so happy that we're both going to get a shot while he's here.
Well, I know I am. You don't have to. Nobody.
Live on air, we're going to get our flu vaccine.
Are you going to get yours?
Well, of course I'm going to get my flu vaccine, but
All right.
I'm not a wuss. I'm just picking. I'm so used to getting lab work and getting shots for this and shots for that. And the 5 shots a day I do in my gut has,
Yeah.
Kind of primed me for just about anything.
What baffles me is, and I know there's a whole shitload of controversy about the vaccines, but if I would rather have a sore arm for a day or 2, or maybe even 3, and a 1 second, not even 1 second, pinch in my arm, as opposed to puking into the toilet, shitting my brains out, sore throat, cough, fever, sniffles, plugged up, can't sleep. The list goes on. My head's
Just so you
going to
know,
explode.
all those things are still possible.
Of course they are. You can
Because
still...
there are different strains of flu. It's
Right.
not 100% guaranteed, just like nothing is.
No.
But and the great thing about it all is it's a choice.
It is a choice. This isn't China.
Mm-hmm. It's a choice. So if you want it, you can get it. And if you don't want it, you don't need to.
I would say to anybody, if you choose not to get the flu shot, which diminishes your risk of getting the flu, doesn't guarantee that you're not going to get it, but it diminishes it. If you're not willing to get the flu shot, don't complain. Well, you're stuffed up, you can't breathe, you got the Vicks shoved in your nose, and you're shitting your brains out at the same time. Don't complain. Raylene. Linda's saying, get your vaccine. You can get new COVID and flu at the new Berlin location, 58 Eastview Lane, open 6 days a week now. So there you have it. So Steve Simpson, who's the head pharmacist over at Kinney Drugs, he's going to be coming in here the final week of the month.
Yes.
I think the week of the 26th.
I
and
believe so,
be
yes.
on with us.
Yes.
If you heard about this company, I don't know who it is, but somebody is paying people $1,300 to watch 13 Stephen King movies before Halloween.
I did see that. Do you think it's a scam?
I don't know.
I haven't even looked because I just assumed it was.
I don't know, but this is what I do want to know. What I want to know is
How do you sign up?
if there's anyone, yes, A, how to sign up. B, if there's anyone in our community here in Central Vermont that's doing that. Is there anyone that's doing that?
Well, if they are,
I'd love
please
to know.
let us know.
Yeah. The school bus driver shortage is something that I am seeing an awful lot about. Seeing and reading online. Superintendent's office, everybody is saying we need school bus drivers so badly. And that a couple of the programs, either before school or after school,
Are being cut.
are being, or affected. So, listen, if you, I don't know who you are, I don't know what your interests are, your qualifications, all of that, but just think about it for a second. Just 1 second. Just think, could you imagine yourself as a school bus driver? You're going to get paid well. You're going to be working for the Barrie Unified USD. Think about it. I mean, I think about it. I'll be honest with you. I've thought about it. What it would be like. Roger, sit your goddamn ass back down in that seat right now.
I can't even begin to imagine. I just can't.
Who threw that? Who threw that?
We're pulling over. We're going to sit here until whoever did it tells me so.
I'm just
I
seeing.
don't care if we're late for school or not.
Exactly. I just see. What I just did was just.
Yeah, Linda wants to know if you could see over the steering wheel.
You know,
I love you, Linda.
I just impersonated the. I put the word Roger in there, but I just impersonated my school bus driver when I was in like second and third grade. It was pretty bad. Mm-hmm. I was really intense. I remember. Hey, come on, come on! Don't deny. There's other people that know exactly what I'm talking about because they did it themselves. Jumping over the seats. You jump. Over
We
this
didn't
seat.
have school buses when I was in school here. We walked.
Uphill both ways in a storm.
No, but uphill one way because we lived at the top of Berlin Street, and that really sucked. And kind of both ways because we had to walk up the hill to get to the school on Beckley Hill, North Barry. So we'd walk down Berlin and then up Beckley, and at night we walked down Beckley and up Berlin. So kind of. For real. And it didn't matter if it was super cold, raining, whatever. We had to do it. And yeah, it wasn't until, well, in high school when we could drive our own cars finally, or other parents were bringing their kids and they would feel sorry for us and pick us up too. But my mom had to work and she left before we needed to leave, and we knew what we had to do. We had to finish getting ready.
Yeah.
We had to make sure we went, or else we were going to get our asses kicked, and lock the door and get to school.
Yeah. The good old days. Mm-hmm. I'm just seeing storms likely for the next several hours, and some of these storms could contain strong, gusty winds.
As long as we don't get that lightning that we got last time. Remember how hard it was hitting here
it was
between
flashbang. It was
the
flashbang.
buildings? That was scaring the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know I don't like that.
I
anyway,
love it.
I don't like.
I want to go out in it.
No.
So, again, potential for severe thunderstorms. Highs today around 73. Chance of rain, 100%. Tonight, if you're out riding your motorcycle, thunderstorms. Then partly cloudy. Some storms may contain gusty winds. 57 for the low tonight. And then tomorrow, Raylene, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. During the day.
We're supposed to have
Chile.
a couple showers in the area in the morning, then partly cloudy for the afternoon. No, not bad. 73. 73. I'm just glad we're getting rain. Really. And then back to the sunshine on Thursday. 60. For the high on Thursday, Raylene.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You seen those leaves change? Those leaves changing?
I know. I see all the pine needles dropping all over the frickin' lawn. That's what I see, and all over my car.
You know what
all
that
the pitch.
You know what that means? The polar vortex is coming. The Spalding Homecoming Parade is this Saturday, the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
The Ladies' Ride for Breast Cancer, forgot to mention again, Saturday the 24th. And tomorrow, we have Lisa Crowning Shield, Sue Walker, and Chelsea Fournier.
I thought that was in October.
No, it's the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 24th. They'll be on at noon, those ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow morning, right around 9:15, we're going to be chatting with some ladies from Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice. We're going to be talking about basically what they do, which is a whole hell of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A. B, the importance of telehealth
Mm-hmm.
and how that, and really, COVID helped kind of kick telehealth into high gear
Yes, it did.
around the world.
Yes.
But right here in Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice is kind of leading with this. They've got the ball. They've been running with it. Telehealth is huge. It's popular. It's important. And frankly, it has really helped a lot of people who don't have to get in their cars, don't have to put the mask on and go through the screening and all of that. And if they're not feeling well, the doctors don't want them coming into the building anyways.
Right.
So stay home in the comfort of your own couch with a cup of tea in your hand and let's talk. I think it's wonderful. We're going to be chatting about it tomorrow morning.
I do too. And they did post up their vaccine clinics, the flu clinics, their traveling clinic, and the schedules and how you can sign up. And I posted that as well.
Right. What else? My God, we're just hammering the local stuff. Grab your chairs and your blankets for movie night at the in Williamstown at the Hoyt Seaver Field. Come in costume if you could. You'll get a goodie bag if you do. It's Saturday the 24th. They will have concessions there, but I think they're playing the movie there. Drawing a blank again.
You can wiggle those tiny little midget fingers of yours at me all you want. I do not know.
Remember the name of the movie? Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. Okay?
He does this when he's trying to remember something and tell me something.
Oh, Gee knows
Like he
that.
thinks it's just going to pull it out of my head and
It's magic.
Magic wand.
Hocus Pocus. The Barry Farmers Market tomorrow, every Wednesday through the end of September, the end of this month. So if you haven't been to a farmers market in Barry,
There's still a lot of stuff to get.
yeah, you got to get over there and see it.
I've gotten some really great things the last couple of times, and have made some quiches to put away,
Yeah.
and some sauces. I made zucchini relish, which
Yeah.
is one of my favorites.
Sure.
Zucchini bread, zucchini jam.
You can get
Yeah.
beets the size of softballs. One of the most healthy things that you could possibly put in your body. Superfood. Superfood. So anyway, Courtney's Allies, Sunday, October 2nd on the State House lawn in Montpelier.
And they will be in here, I believe it's next week.
Okay.
I have to look at my schedule again.
Yeah.
But they're coming in to talk soon as well. So, yeah, we'll be having the girls.
So they're doing a 5K run walk.
And then they're going to do the
Clothesline project.
Clothesline project again. And last year they did that with purple stockings.
Yes, I remember.
You could get the stockings and hang them on
Yeah.
the clothesline with the stuff. So, yeah.
Come on out.
We're going to listen and figure all of that out when they come.
Help raise awareness of domestic violence in Washington County and make a difference. Just looking here at the schedule. World's Fair, Tunbridge, 150th year. Can you believe that?
No.
150 years.
No. We have to say happy birthday to Christina Willie.
Okay.
I can't forget.
Really?
Yes.
Is it her birthday
It
today?
is her birthday.
No way.
So happy birthday, Christina.
Yes. Now, she's got something coming up, too. Doesn't she have bingo?
Well, we're talking about doing another one, but she always has stuff in the works. I think she's doing some craft fairs, different things like that. But we don't even get into that because I don't know.
Now, what time does that start, Raylene?
Oh, my God.
What day is it again? Let me write this down.
Listen, dump the mics, asshole, because you and I are going to have to go rounds in a minute.
We have
You keep pushing your luck with me. Pushing your luck.
we have Susan Demers on the birthday list today. Susan Demers.
I love Susan.
We have Linda Mentzer. We have Todd Arredondo, who is in Texas. I can't remember exactly where. Damn it. Bradley Pillette. Joe Slacian. Tracy Lewis is on the birthday list today.
Yes.
Who drives the bus of the Berry
And,
Partnership.
and does that mean that it's Cody Morrison's birthday? Because didn't we learn last year
Yeah.
while he was live on air that they shared a birthday?
Yes.
Right?
But Cody is not on the list today because he flies under the radar.
Right. And because he deserted us.
Suzanne Davidson Talbot is 54. That was my brother's girlfriend in high school. And I haven't seen her in probably the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Still love her. She's a great girl. Lady. Not sure if she's listening. Crystal Richardson and Christina Willie. We don't want to say Christina Willie's age, do we? That would piss her off, wouldn't it?
Listen, she could kick your ass. I wouldn't if I were you.
All right.
Christina probably doesn't care, though. She's just like the type of lady that she just doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
And she's happy.
Well, I know ladies don't like, they don't like people.
I know, but you love to do it anyway.
I won't do it.
Because you're rotten.
I'm not going to say it.
Uh-huh.
You actually think I'm going to sit here on the air and say that Christina Willie is 52? I would
do.
never do that.
Yeah.
Totally disrespectful. You ask first. Is it okay if I say your age? I'm not going to just say that she's 52. I'm not going to do it. That's wrong.
And I'm not going to tell anybody that, you really are only 5'1" and you wear lifts in your shoes either.
Okay.
Just so you can get a little height.
American Legion this Friday night. Meet Bingo at 6:30, which is so much fun. If you've never been, folks, I'm telling you, go, go, go. You will have a blast. And you may not only win bingo, but come home with some meat for the freezer. Just don't yell bingo if you win. Yell meat. It is National Truck Driver Week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about one of our presenting sponsors, Giroux General Transport, right here in the Granite City. CDL drivers, not only across the country, but right here in Vermont. Never been a greater need in history. Ever. Mm-hmm. We need truck drivers more than we need anything else.
You look so much better without my glasses on.
Thank you. We know that Tracy and Bill over at Giroux General Transport are busting their own asses every day, all day. They don't sleep into 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, and they were going to take a break from October to February with as far as classes go. But, of course, can they do that? No. Billy says, nope, let's do another class. So the October, I believe it's 10th class, there's a couple slots left, and then they're going to have another class start November 14th.
Okay.
So keeping it going. I mean, they keep adding to the list more and more and more. So their schedules, all the information you need to know is right on our page. And you can call Tracy. She knows so much. If you need finance help,
right,
she'll help you fill out all the applications and the paperwork. And we have pamphlets here that she has graciously dropped off that has a bunch of information in them as well. So if you are just thinking about it and you want to look over the information first before you call, come and grab one of the pamphlets that she's left here with us.
But whatever you do, don't say to yourself, oh, shit, I can't afford to do that. That's like $6,000.
Right, because there's probably a way that you can.
There's all different, I don't want to say programs or grants, but I'm just saying there are many different
ways.
That you can do this.
And when you're finished and licensed, you can work anywhere. It's not, they are not company based as far as once you do our school, you have to work for us driving a truck at this location. You can get a job anywhere.
We're gonna
And right now those licenses are gold, because truckers, bus drivers, so many are needed all over. It's not just driving a truck. You need endorsements for a fuel truck. You need
Sure.
endorsements for school buses, the city bus, all kinds of different
Sure.
things. And
Yeah.
so, think about it. I think that most people think truck driving, I do not want to drive a tractor trailer. You don't have to, but there are all kinds of things that you do need licenses and endorsements for.
Sure.
So check it out.
Could you see me as a truck
Male
driver?
or female.
Truck driver right here? Me?
I was going to say something not nice.
You
So I'm
gonna
not saying it.
you drop the phone books joke again on sitting on phone books?
No, I was just going to say something mean about maybe the type of bus that you would be able to drive.
Heather Slayton is saying that her favorite truck driver
Little yellow, maybe.
is Robert Owen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this. Thank you, Heather. Let's make this the Facebook question of the day. Who's your favorite truck driver?
Right. Thank them right here, right now.
Let's do that. Thank
UPS
you, Heather.
driver. Yeah. All kinds of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to post that up.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to post that up. Who's your favorite truck driver? Your favorite local truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
Salvador and Babic. They've been with us for a long time now as a advertiser, and we love them. They are hiring several positions right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bookkeeping, accounting, you do the ledger thing, whatever the hell that's called. They wouldn't hire me, would they? Just say it. Just admit it.
Yeah.
They
No.
wouldn't.
No.
They are so busy right now. They've never been busier. And frankly, they're...
Hello.
Who's that now? They've just got so much going on. They're so busy right now, and they have several positions, and they want you. So if you've got these skills, which I don't, but maybe you do, they're just wonderful. They will do everything from helping you balance your checkbook, saving for college, checking the current tax rates,
Payroll.
tax due
All kinds of
dates,
stuff.
when you're going to get your tax refund, updating the latest version of QuickBooks. They know how to do this. And they know how to securely send and receive your accounting files. So you don't have to worry about, this stuff. They got the encrypted copies of your tax returns, sensitive financial information. You leave it, trust them. They'll take care of it. They'll make sure everything is secure. Their rates are affordable. Their staff is friendly. You walk through the door, they're going to say, hello, how are you? It's a great day, even though it's raining out. That's just the kind of way that they are over there. They're just happy people. You can find them at 240 South Main Street in Barrie. Everyone knows where they are. They're right there at the corner of East Parkside Terrace, where you bang a right.
Right at the light, or just before the light.
Where you turn to go to Barrie City School. 240 South Main Street. Set up an appointment, 476-8673. Call them, tell them you either need some help or you're applying for one of these positions. Office at salvadorandbabic.com. And visit their Facebook page, too.
Yes.
And before we sneak out of here, I just want to give a tip of the hat to the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. Again, they had their 39th Calcutta this past Saturday night at the American Legion in Waterbury. It was amazing. Native Tongue, Bob Nelson, and the boys were playing. A great meal that was cooked up, and some fantastic silent auction items, all as a fundraiser. This time they're putting some much needed work into their building right over here in Berlin. Billio Place, or if I'm saying it right. I think I am saying it right. But they need a new roof. They need a lot of work done over there. So that's where all of the proceeds from, frankly, everything are going. But it was a great night, and we had two ladies that won $5,000
Yeah.
in the
How
Calcutta.
sweet is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's a good night.
it is. That's a great night. We love what they do. We love the fact that they think local, buy local, and that they are local along with us. And we are honored, frankly, to be a member of the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. And if you are not, you're missing the boat. Plain and simple. I'm just going to say how it is. I'm not going to say,
We love them over there. They do great things, and they've been a lot of help to us too.
They have.
And we're going to be having them here because we are going to have a little, what do you call it?
Shindig mixer. It's a mixer.
We are going to have a mixer right here at the studio.
Yep.
I believe at the end of this month.
Yep.
Is it this month?
Yes. October. No, October.
Oh, it's on October. Thank goodness, because we haven't even begun to get things in order.
On the
for that.
20th. On the
yeah.
20th.
So we'll be doing that soon, and we hope
Yeah.
to see many of you.
Yeah.
So
Please come.
looking forward to that.
Yes, we are. Again, some thunder showers today, some potentially, depending on where you are, severe weather with thunder, lightning, gusty winds, some strong weather. Not saying that it is a guarantee at your town where you are this morning. I'm saying it's isolated. So it could be severe in some towns and not so much in others. So keep that in mind. All right?
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Raylene. Thanks, everybody. Hope you had fun with us this morning. And again, if you like the podcast, tell your friends. Follow the page. Give us a like. Give us a comment. Give us a share. And be well. We love you. Over and out.